In today's video, Arman Tsarukyan sends a threat to Ilia Topuria, but Topuria's fans hit back hard and tore his words apart.
Hate me more. You bring a lot of views.
Hey UFC fans.
Plus, we've got new statements from Topuria and Islam Makhachev, fresh fighter interviews, and at the end, Joe Rogan called the cops after the Liver King came at him with threats. So what the heck is going on? Let's find out. But hey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks in advance. In just a few days, one of the most anticipated UFC events will take place, where Ilia Topuria will try to make history and become a two-division champion. But standing in his way is Charles Oliveira, ready to shock the world and destroy the Georgian's plans. That's why everyone's on edge. Tension is high. It feels like anything could happen, and right in the middle of this chaos, Arman Tsarukyan jumps in, sending threats straight at Topuria. Recently, Ilia made it clear he won't give Arman a title shot anytime soon, because Arman pulled out of his fight with Islam Makhachev back in January. Ilia said, "When I had problems making weight at featherweight, the UFC didn't hand me anything. I had to fix it, move up, and earn my way back." So now he feels Arman should do the same. If you back out of fights, you don't get rewarded. Arman Tsarukyan didn't take that well. He fired back online with a bold message. "If you win, I'll wipe the octagon floor with your face." That wasn't just trash talk. That was a real warning. And now, fans can feel the heat between Topuria and Tsarukyan building fast. What's interesting is that these two used to be respectful toward each other. Both Ilia and Arman were born in Georgia, and they've always shared mutual respect. Now that things are heating up, it seems like their friendship is starting to fade. Fans instantly reacted to Arman's harsh statement and King Shrek's response. "Bro, shut up. Nobody wants to see that fight. Paddy versus Ilia is the one to make. You're irrelevant. You barely beat Charles, bro. Chill. Men with balls don't say if before a fight. Don't show your pink side. Show your fucking teeth. You're a good fighter, but don't talk like that. Fight, dumb ass. Stop turning down fights. You can't just wait around for a title shot after this. Gamrot beats you in the rematch. I hate when wrestlers talk like that, bro. Like you're just gonna go in there and hug. Stop acting tough. Don't get hurt sparring with Nina again, bro." Fans were clearly mocking Tsarukyan. So this kind of conflict is actually good for the UFC. Sure, it's nice when fighters show respect, like when Ilia and Charles Oliveira met. They were polite and professional. Ilia even posted a video and said, "This is what our sport is all about. Nothing personal, we're just chasing our dreams." That's beautiful, of course. But let's be honest, fans love drama. The biggest UFC fights in history always had some sort of personal conflict. Think about John Jones versus Daniel Cormier, or Khabib versus Conor. That bad blood made fans more excited to watch. That's why the possible fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev is so interesting. They've already thrown some shade at each other. If they were just being nice all the time and being respectful, it wouldn't create the same hype. A little bit of conflict helps sell the fight, and both fighters know it. And even Paddy Pimblett seems to understand that. Pimblett recently warned that if he runs into Topuria at UFC 317, there could be trouble. He said, "I'll be sitting cage side at UFC 317. If Ilia wins and calls me out, I'll laugh my head off. But if we cross paths and things get heated, I might knock him out before he even gets to fight Oliveira." He added that last time they clashed, Ilia tried to come at him with a group of guys after the whole sanitizer bottle incident in London. Pimblett says he's not looking for chaos, but if it happens, he'll finish it like last time. But honestly, if someone's really planning to attack someone, they don't announce it like that. This sounded more like a warning to the UFC than to Topuria, like Pimblett saying, "Hey, keep me away from him or something might happen." After that statement, it's hard to believe the UFC team will even let him get close to the Georgian. Topuria always has his team around him, and if something goes down, it's Pimblett who might be in trouble, not Topuria.
That fight easily could be one of the biggest in the UFC history. He has to fight with Justin Gaethje, because if he fights with Arman, I think that Arman is gonna beat him. So the easiest path he has right now to get the title shot is Justin.
Max Holloway breaks down Topuria versus Oliveira, and he believes this fight will probably be decided in the first 3 to 4 minutes.
If Charles comes aggressive like that, Ilia's going to land some of them big bombs. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's a lightweight division, his power won't be there." Trust me, the power's still there. I don't think that is going to play into it too much. So I'm going to go with Ilia as a new lightweight champ. It's going to be exciting, however long it lasts. So let's see how it all goes down.
Charles Oliveira promised his 7-month-old son that he's going to bring the championship back home for him.
É uma promessa que ele fez pro Dom, que como ele disputou, já ganhou um cinturão pela Tayla, agora vai ganhar pelo Dominique, e essa promessa vai ser cumprida.
Do you feel bad that you're going to make him break his promise to his son?
That's why I don't like to promise to my kids those kind of things. He don't have to involve his kids in the professional things.
Yeah,
Because
no.
he's gonna have to break his head. I'm the best fighter in the world, and it's not that if I'm gonna win the belt, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna knock him out in the first round. They always used to be like this, but after the fight, you know what's happened.
Todo respeto. Sí, obviamente me gustaron. Me contaron que era mejor que soy el mejor. Sí, tú no se fue inocente. Pero sí puedo ser así. Tú sabes que lo voy a hacer. Sí, espero que me quería. Lo siento pronto para ti. Lo siento mucho. No quería que fuera contigo. Sí, sí que tranquilo, estoy pronto para hacer una pelea. Claro que sí. Tú te tienes que hacer. Esta vez no. Yo te tienes que hacer. Sí, tú quieres para.
Brian Johnson, better known as Liver King, has shocked the internet again. But this time, it's not about raw meat or wild workouts. On Tuesday, June 24th, Liver King was arrested in Austin, Texas, after reportedly making threatening posts toward none other than Joe Rogan. So what happened? Why would a fitness influencer go after one of the most powerful voices in MMA? It all started months ago when Joe Rogan called out Liver King on his podcast. Rogan said what many people were already thinking, that Liver King didn't get his insane body just from eating liver and lifting weights. Rogan openly said Johnson was likely using performance-enhancing drugs, even though Liver King had always claimed to be natty.
Says he's clean too. I asked him
Not
about
true.
steroids.
Not true.
Well, the podcast comes out on Birdcast. Everyone check it out.
Tell you that right now. Test that guy.
Well, Liver King didn't take that too well. Fast forward to June 2025, and Johnson starts posting angry videos on Instagram, calling out Rogan and even challenging him to a fight.
All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man to a fight. Honorable. And we don't have to pretend or make any videos. The world is watching. They'll make the videos for us. And you don't have to hold a camera. You can hold the hand of somebody that you love, because what happens next to you, you're going to need to remember that feeling. You're going to need something more than what you did to give you something to fight for, because I have my family to fight for. And I'll die for him, you know that. And you're a black belt, but you've never come across something like this. Willing to die, hoping that you'll choke me out. I pray to God, because that's a dream come true. It feels good. And then the limbs, I'm fighting for my family. So limb.
Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liver King. Man to man, I'm picking a fight with you. Yeah. I have zero training in jiu-jitsu. You're a black belt. You should dismantle me. But I'm picking a fight with you.
Just pulling up. Guess what? You're dead. You're dead.
Some of the posts sounded aggressive enough that Rogan and police started paying close attention. That Tuesday morning, the Austin Police Department got word about the threats. According to the official report, Johnson was not only posting violent messages, he was also on his way to Austin. By 9:30 a.m., detectives had reviewed the posts and decided they had enough to act. Later that day, they found Liver King at the Four Seasons Hotel and arrested him without incident.
And these items for you?
He was charged with terroristic threat, a Class B misdemeanor. When police spoke to Rogan, he said he'd never even met Liver King and admitted he found the posts disturbing. So now, the man who built his brand on ancestral living is facing real legal consequences, all because he couldn't handle some criticism. But the Liver King posted this just a couple hours ago, and even though he's been arrested and has an ankle monitor, he's still trying to fight Joe Rogan.
If anyone who's around us can alert us that there might be anyone with the last name Rogan around, then I'll happily go the other 200 yards. This thing will help me make certain. You know how good that feels on the ankle? That part where it bounces, jiggles like that. It's making my ankle strong for that. What do you call that one? The heel hook one. It's making it real strong. But for that one, the bone's getting bigger. So that's what's going down today. and then we're going to go to the Capitol at 7 p.m. every day. We'll be at the Capitol where they make laws. Rogan versus Liver King. Yeah, I don't know if you might know who I am, you might not. It doesn't really matter the name, but it's Liver King. I'm picking a fight.
If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We will be very grateful.